Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to use up your cotton yarn, because cotton yarn has some very specific purposes and I absolutely love using it for those specific purposes. But sometimes it can be kind of tricky to figure out what to make to use it up. So today, that's what we're going to be talking about. There are a ton of different ideas on here. I think there's 33 or 34 ideas, so lots of ideas to give you guys some inspo on how to use up your cotton yarn and some really cute things you can make with it. If you're new, I'm Shae, and I love to make everything to do with crochet, and I also love sharing my ideas with you guys. I have so many ideas videos here on the channel, so make sure to check those out if you're interested. After this video, I have a playlist for them. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the first idea, and all of these ideas will be linked in the Pinterest board in the description down below. Okay, so idea number one is going to be this super cute sunglasses case, or I guess this regular glasses case. I really love this idea. I think this one is made with granny squares. I would absolutely love to try this. I love a useful crochet project. I actually have a useful crochet project video, and I'll likely be making a part 2 to that very soon because I absolutely love useful crochet. So this one is super convenient but also so cute. I love the style of it and the colors. So yeah, that is idea number one. Next up, we have a wearable. So this is a skirt, but I think it's kind of more of a general idea because it's kind of like a beach cover-up or like a swimsuit cover-up, and I really like that because with cotton yarn it absorbs water really well, and you don't really want to use like an acrylic or something if it's going to get wet because it doesn't always like absorb water the best, and that's just really what cotton is really good for. So you'll see a lot of stuff on this board that might get wet or like might get hot because that is what cotton's really good for. I absolutely love this skirt. I would love to make something like it. It's so cute, and I think it would make the perfect use for cotton yarn. Excuse if you hear my stomach growling through this. I definitely just like told myself I'm gonna go eat and then film the video, and I forgot to eat. So yeah. The next idea is going to be this key hanger. That's what it says it is, but it is used to hold all your keys and your keychains and everything. This one's really cute because it's like a checkerboard design. I've done the checkerboard design before and it's really cute. It's also fun to do because I like to color change. Like I feel like it makes it more interesting. But of course you could do like whatever stitch or style you wanted for this. And this is also a really good use for cotton because cotton isn't as like stretchy and it will have a lot of structure to it. So even if you have some heavier things on your keychain, it will still hold. Idea number 4 is going to be this water bottle sleeve. I've always wanted to make one of these, but I've never made one, and this one is specifically for like a Stanley style water bottle sleeve. I have the cutest like Stanley style cup that I recently got. This is what it looks like. It's so cute, and I would love to make something for this because I use it all the time. Obviously though, that's like really heavy, so again, cotton is a really good use for this because not only might it get a little bit wet, but it's very structurally stable, I guess, so it won't like stretch a ton if you put something heavy in it. Next up, we have these cup cozies. These ones are using the tulip stitch, which I just find so cute. I made a makeup bag with the tulip stitch, but I definitely want to make more stuff with it because it is so fun to do and I love the final result. This is perfect for like cold drinks, but also hot drinks, and especially if it would get like condensation on it or something, you don't have to worry about it getting wet because cotton can absorb water really well. So I love this idea. Next up, we have one of my tutorials from here on the channel. It is my granny square headband tutorial. I think these are so cute, the perfect accessory for summer coming up, and I do make these using cotton yarn, and make sure to check out the tutorial if you're interested. It is here on YouTube for you guys. Next up, we have these crocheted flowers, and this is more of a general idea because as you guys know, like there's tons of crocheted flowers out there that you can make, and I've made so many in the past. I absolutely love making flowers. If you guys have never tried it, definitely try it because it's so fun. And you can definitely use acrylic yarn for these as well, but it could be a great way to use cotton yarn if you have lots of fun colors, because cotton would also work really well for these and it would make them super stable. I think they would turn out so cute. Next up, we have these bucket hats. These are granny square bucket hats, and I love this as an accessory idea. I've never made a bucket hat before, but I would love to try it, and I think this could be a great way to use up like a lot of cotton yarn if you do have a lot of it. because there's so many different colors and it is kind of like a bigger project, so it would use up a good amount of it. And I absolutely love the color combinations they did in this. Like, I think they're so unique, but they really work. So I would definitely give that a try if you have a lot of bright colored cotton yarn. Next up is my crocheted watermelon keychain, and this is kind of a general idea just to do keychains. This is my watermelon keychain tutorial, but I also have a puff flower keychain, a sunflower keychain, a lucky charm keychain, and I just came out with a lip balm keychain tutorial as well. So any keychain would work really well for cotton yarn. Since it's a similar weight to acrylic, you can kind of use any cotton yarn with these patterns as long as they are the same like kind of weight 4 type yarn, and I think they would turn out so cute, and they also sell really well at markets. Next up, we have crocheted shorts. I love this idea for cotton yarn because I know that so many people love to use cotton for wearables, and I think this could be a great way to use up a lot of cotton if you have that. These striped ones are so cute, but again, there are so many shorts patterns out there, so you can get creative and pick one that you really love and use up your cotton yarn with it. Next up, we have this basket. I absolutely love the idea of using cotton yarn for baskets because it can create a really structurally sound product, and I think this one is so cute. I would absolutely love to make something like this for like my room, and again, this is a useful idea, so I absolutely love that because I like when you can use crochet to make something useful and practical. Next up, we have a few more beach cover-up type things. So I have this kind of strapless dress option. I absolutely love this. I have always wanted to crochet a dress, but I never have before. So maybe I'll get around to that this summer. But I think this one is so cute. And again, it would work perfectly for a beach cover up. And then I also have this skirt one that is like one of those wrap or like tie-up skirts. I've also always wanted to make one of those, and I think it would also whip up really fast because it's like a mesh stitch style, but also a perfect use for cotton yarn because it can absorb water, and I think it would be an absolutely perfect use for it. Next one we have is another one of my tutorials, and it is my crocheted freezy holder tutorial. This pattern is so quick and easy, and it's perfect for summer coming up. At my markets, people love to buy these for kids and anyone who likes to have freezies in the summer, or like, I don't know what you guys call them. In where I live, they're called freezies, but they can also be like ice pops or like otter pops, I think. And it's basically just this tube that you can hold a freezy with so that your hand doesn't get cold. And I do make these with acrylic yarn, but they would definitely also work really well, if not better, with cotton because cotton absorbs water really well. So personally, I've never had an issue with making them with acrylic, but I think if you had a lot of cute colors of cotton, it would be a really great use for it. Next up, we have a couple of tops. So first, this one, it's a little bit more of like a poncho, and it's using like a mesh stitch or like a bigger stitch, and I absolutely love this. This is super my style, and I love the color as well. I would love to recreate something like this, and I think cotton yarn would be great for it because it like drapes really nicely, and this one actually says it is made with cotton yarn, so I think that could be a great use for it. And then I also have this top. With summer coming up, like I know a lot of people will probably be making tank tops and stuff, so I wanted to include this one as an option. I think this would also be perfect for cotton yarn because it's super structural, and I think you can make a really cute result with it. The next item we have is something I recently discovered on Passionate Kelsey's channel. I think it was around Christmas time. She was making these for gifts, and I thought they were a really good idea. It is these soap saver bags, and it is kind of like a mesh stitch, and then you put soap inside of it. But obviously, since cotton absorbs water really well, it is the perfect use for it. And they also make really great gifts. So I think that could be a great use for cotton yarn. And then kind of similarly, I also have this headband and like wristband set for like washing your face. I think this is so creative and a perfect use for cotton because they probably will get wet, and this could also make a really great gift. So I love this idea as well. And then I have a few plant hangers on here. So the first one is this one. I absolutely love plant hangers, and I've never crocheted any before, so I definitely need to try that out. So this one has a lot of really cool stitches on it, but it also looks pretty simple to make. And again, it's perfect for cotton yarn because not only might it get a little bit wet if you're like watering the plants, but it will also hold up and not like get like really stretched out because cotton yarn is more stiff. And then I also have this one, which says it has a free pattern attached, which is amazing. And there's also some really cute beads on it. I would love to recreate something like this because I actually have some beads that I want to use up in my crochet projects. So I think this one would be a perfect one to do as well. The next idea I have for you guys is this washcloth set. I couldn't make a cotton yarn video without including dishcloths or washcloths because it's definitely one of the most frequent uses that I use for cotton yarn. So I needed to include it, but I think this washcloth set is just absolutely perfect. I've been obsessed with it for so long, and if you have watched my channel before, you guys have probably heard me talk about this because I just love this pin. I think these are so cute. There is a pattern attached to this, but the last time I checked, because I actually want to buy the pattern, it was not available anymore. So that's really unfortunate, but at the same time, I feel like you could probably search up the stitches that are used in this, and it probably just repeats all the way throughout the dishcloth. So I really want to make something similar to these because I think they're just the perfect washcloths. And also, I have been doing markets for like 10 years, so I haven't always sold plushies, but in the past, dishcloths have sold really well for me, just so you guys know. The next idea I have on here for you guys is this market bag. It is so cute, and it also says there's a free pattern, so that's amazing. I would really like to make one of these. I think it's perfect with summer coming up. I always go up to the farmer's market in my town, and I actually have sold at that farmer's market since like 2016. I don't do it every year, but some years I do, and I absolutely love it. And a lot of people do bring these kind of market style bags, so I think it would be so fun to even try and sell some of these at markets because a lot of people might be looking for something to put all their stuff in. And bags are another great use for cotton yarn because they are super structural, and especially with this one being like a mesh stitch that might be holding some heavier stuff, I think it would be perfect to use cotton with. Next up, we have this kitchen hand towel. I've always wanted to make a hand towel and dishcloth set, so maybe I will get around to doing that if I get a lot of cute cotton yarn colors. And this also says it has a free pattern, so we love that. I love how this one has the little like handle too to go around like your oven, I guess, or wherever you want to put it. I think it is just so cute. Next up, we have this thermal stitch pot holder. This one does have a free pattern as well, which is amazing. This one reminds me of my mom because this is her favorite thing to crochet. If you guys didn't know, my mom does crochet. She didn't teach me to crochet, but she learned at the same time as me, so it was super fun to do that. And she loves to make these. You can make them with like really thick acrylic blends, but they also work with cotton yarn, and the thermal stitch is super thick. It's also really fun to do if you guys have never tried it before, and these come out so cute. So definitely try that one out if you're interested in making some pot holders. Next up, we have these baskets. These are the granny stitch baskets that I've made a lot of before. I have one sitting right in front of me, and I've made a ton of these for gifts and just to decorate different rooms. I think they are perfect, and using cotton yarn would be a really good idea for these because they can hold up a little bit better and be super structurally sound. And definitely check out this pattern if you haven't already because it is so fun and cute. There's also a free video tutorial for the small version, which is what I use, so that's amazing as well. The next idea we have on here is this flower bag. I think this is the African flower like granny square, and I've actually made this bag before. I don't have it with me right now. I don't exactly know where it is. I think it's under my bed, but it pretty much looks exactly like this one. It is so cute, and I did use acrylic yarn for this one, but it would be a great way to use up cotton yarn if you have a lot of it because it's a bit of a bigger project, and the cotton yarn would make it super structurally sound. And a little tip for you guys, if you're going to make bags, I love to use the thermal stitch, which we were talking about before, for bag straps. That's what I used for my bag strap. That looks like this because it's even more structurally sound. So if you use cotton yarn with the thermal stitch, it makes the perfect bag strap. One more bag to show you guys, this super simple but cute granny stitch bag. It has a granny square in the middle with some smaller ones on the sides. I thought this one was so cute. I love the colors, and it looks like the person is like putting books in it, so that is a really good idea. Cotton yarn, again, is perfect for bags. You could do the thermal stitch for the strap, and I absolutely love this idea, and I think this bag would also be really good for beginners. We have a few more ideas here. So the first one is going to be some coasters. So I have these record set coasters. I've talked about these before in like some of my gifts for dads and men videos. I absolutely love this coaster set for like music lovers, and coasters are an amazing way to use cotton yarn because they absorb water really well. I've made lots of coasters with cotton yarn and I think they're so cute. So this is kind of a general idea. You can do all sorts of ones. There's literally thousands of patterns for coasters out there. One more I have on here are these super cute lily pad coasters with the little frog on top. I think this is so cute. So if you have someone who loves like frogs or this kind of vibe, I think that'd be perfect to make as like a gift for them. Next up we have a washcloth and face scrubby set, or even just like a scrubber for like washing dishes. I have made stuff like this before, like 2 dishcloths with some face scrubbies, and I absolutely love to do them. They also sell really well, and face scrubbies or like just like things to wash dishes with or anything are super useful, environmentally friendly, and they work perfectly with cotton yarn because they obviously absorb a lot of water. So I absolutely love this idea as well. And then we have 2 more things using the tulip stitch. So we have this makeup bag, and as I mentioned before, I have made a makeup bag with the tulip stitch and I absolutely love it. And they can get quite heavy as well, so using cotton yarn will ensure it doesn't like stretch out or anything. And then finally we have this table runner using the tulip stitch. You don't have to use the tulip stitch, this is just the one I saved because I liked it, but I think using cotton for table runners is a great way to use it because it might absorb water or need to go through the wash, and I think it just looks so cute. So I would love to make one of those in the future, and I hope you guys like the idea as well. And that's gonna be it for all of the things to make with cotton yarn. I really hope you enjoyed these crochet ideas. I know I want to make a ton of them, and it can be kind of hard to figure out what to make with cotton yarn, so I hope you got lots of good inspo and you can use these ideas to stash bust your cotton yarn. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like it if you liked it and subscribe to see more videos like this one. And again, I have a whole playlist of crochet ideas. I also have one on acrylic yarn and I have one on chunky yarn as well that are similar to this one. So if you're interested, make sure to check out that playlist. I also have been doing 10 weeks of market tutorials, so I am currently on the final week of that will be coming out this coming week. So stay tuned for that, and make sure to check out that playlist for a ton of super quick and easy market prep tutorials. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was really nice to sit down and film a ideas video for you guys again. I haven't done it in a while with the 10 weeks of tutorials series, so I'm so excited to get back into it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment if you're gonna make any of these cotton yarn ideas and which one was your favorite, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!